Good evening, everyone. My name is Janelle, and I will be with you during this special session. It is great to be with all of you. And I can see, wow, a lot of you are just flying through my classroom just here last minute, so we're happy you made it on time. We're in amongst the pronunciation series, which has been a really good series. We were together last week talking about pronunciation, and we had a great time. So I know tonight we're also going to have a wonderful class. Well, tonight we're going to talk about common pronunciation errors. And speaking English as your second language, no doubt, there's always times that you feel, oh, how do you say this? Or why does it sound like this? Or how can I change so that I sound more natural or more like a normal or native speaker? And so tonight in this class, we're going to deal with that on pronunciation, how to use it, how to make the sound, because sometimes we have to use our tongue in a different way. As most of all of you know, I love talking with students, so please feel free to ask any questions. If you have some problem or some concern, you just let me know, and we will try to help you tonight, okay? All right, so let's get started. Well, our goal in this session is to help students improve their pronunciation. There are two vital points we must keep in mind as we practice our pronunciation. The word vital means important. So there's two important points that we need to keep in mind. All right? Number one, we must be reasonable. We are not a native speaker, so our pronunciation will never be perfect. All right, lots of students tell me, I want to sound just like you. I want to speak English just like you do. Well, I want to speak Chinese just like you do too. But that will never happen because we don't speak it as our mother tongue. So try to set goals for yourself, but goals that are reasonable, not so high that it's impossible to reach. Now, second, we will be teaching pronunciation in the Western style. All right? Lots of times you guys, I know, study KK Imbiao in school, but in our Western culture, we do not have this type of system. So tonight we're going to teach you from the way a Westerner learns English. All right? It will be different. Maybe you'll find it a little harder or maybe easier. So try to do your best. Of course, I can't hear you, but try to practice your speaking during the class with me. All right? And this way you'll be able to improve. Terrence says it needs practice a lot, and that is true. No matter what language you speak, you must practice a lot. So that's what we will do together during this class. All right, number one. This is our first problem we're going to talk about in English. Okay, there is a little question that Frank asked. And let me go back here. He says, may I know why say improve their pronunciation instead of the TH? Okay, let me see. I see the typo error. All right, Frank wrote me a message. I know you cannot see his message, but there is a typo error in this material. And I appreciate it, Frank, for pointing it out. You are correct. It should be changed. So thank you very much for telling me. I needed you to help me tonight. Thank you very much. If there's any other things that you see, you just tell me and we'll change it, okay? Sometimes in class I get too excited, so I don't always pay attention to everything. So thank you. All right, so now our first problem is going to be the silent letters. And English has a lot of silent letters. So sometimes this can make speaking English hard.